Welcome back. Welcome back.
25.
Welcome back.
We are here. We're
Welcome
still here.
back.
Ainda estou aqui.
What'd you say?
We will win the Oscar. Ainda estou aqui is the name of the movie. Fernanda Torres.
And that's the end of the channel. Yep. We'll see you in 2026, people. So, Beleza Fatal. What is this show, this novella about? A very vain woman and a revenge story of a superhero, but...
Hi, I'm Gabi.
I'm Kedrick.
I'm from Brazil.
And I'm from the US.
And today,
we are going to be talking about another novella, ironically enough.
yay!
Yay! Scars of Beauty in English.
Beleza Fatal in
Beleza
Portuguese.
Fatal.
You know that we're trying to watch more Brazilian shows in US and we are glad about that. So we did have a Netflix show, Pedaço de Mim, very controversial. And now we have Scars of Beauty. And so far, I like it.
I hate that I like it. There's no other way to describe it. Like, I gotta watch it, but why am I watching it?
Because it's good.
So what we're gonna do is go over basically the first 10 episodes, give you a slight synopsis of what's been going on in those first 10 episodes. So if you haven't seen it, spoiler alert right now,
Yes.
you already know. And then give our opinions as we go along of how the show is playing out thus far. All right, so the plot of this crazy show. You have Cleo and her daughter Sophia that are living in some unidentified state in Brazil. The main story takes place in Rio though. So they're living fine, everything's been going all right, go to sleep, and then randomly, out of nowhere, a candle falls over and burns down the house. The girl survives, but as she's just walking, a fiery beam falls and hits the girl on the face. She survives with a burn mark on her face, which to me is remarkable. If you know construction, a beam from the ceiling hitting you in the face, you're supposed to be dead. A fiery beam, dead and burned.
And a kid.
And she's like, oh, I'm good, my friends. So they're wondering what they're gonna do. She remembers she has a cousin, calls the cousin. The cousin says, oh yeah, you can come stay with me, no problem. And so they go to Rio to stay with the cousin. The cousin's name is Lola. And Lola is, for lack of a better term, a bitch, okay?
She's a bitch.
She is living in an apartment with her husband, Ruben, who's a police officer, and they have a child named Gabrielle. She works as a secretary assistant-ish to a plastic surgeon named Dr. Peitão, or
Big boobs.
Hoggy. It's a funny play on words to me because hog in English means pig.
I didn't know that.
So it works for him, and she's like basically trying to come up in life. She wants to hire a maid. That's the type of life she wants. So when she hears her cousin say, can you help me? Yeah, you can come stay with me and clean the dishes, clean the house. Takes her out to the store, is like, oh man, look at this maid outfit. But that'll look good on you. It is horrible.
Lola is the type of person that you hate to love.
If
like
you-
a character, is a very good villain so far, I think.
Moving forward, by the time Sophia gets to Rio, her scarred face has gone to like this little bitty scar right here. So I start calling her Wolverine. She is a superhero. She has had superhuman strength. Then this scar that was like this big has now minimized to this.
But it was still really bad.
It was bad, but I mean, like, dude, Lola instantly starts joking her. It's like, look at Scarface over there. Like, that's the type of person Lola is. They stay in like the little cupboard. I start saying, it's like, oh, that's like Harry Potter. I'm joking. While they're staying there, Sophia and Gabrielle apparently start to kind of catch feelings, which is weird to me because they're technically some type of cousins. Which,
kind of. But I think it was just because far away. It's the type of cousin like third degree, second degree.
if I know you, my cousin.
Yeah, it's still weird, but it's like at the first moment you just don't see that weirdness.
Yeah, but what ends up happening is that you have another family, Elvira and Lino. They're hustlers.
They are.
But the fun type of hustlers, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's how we open up to them as meat inspectors at a grocery market and just taking the whole section in the grocery store of picanha and just get put in the car and going. And they have a churrasco that night, which was, to me, best thing ever. Like, they're Robin Hood. It's like the thieves you love. You want them to succeed even though they're doing wrong. They have a daughter named Rebecca.
Yes.
And a son who is adopted, whose name is Alec, all right? Rebecca is like a teenager. She wants to model. She goes to see, guess who? Dr. Hagi. She wants to be the model, beautiful, but needs to be funded because she's broke. Yeah. Hagi puts her through these type of tests, takes her to the Casa de Scene with the House of Yes. Let your mind wonder with that, but there's some dominatrix stuff going on there. She comes back, and they decide to go forth with the surgery on her. Now this part was a little confusing to me because Dr. Hagi has a friend who is a rich, well-known, respected plastic surgeon, or at least the family is.
Benjamin.
He doesn't do certain cosmetic surgeries. His dad has a plastic surgery empire, if you will, and they only do certain type of surgeries with certain type of people for certain type of styles. He wants to explore out and do other stuff. Hagi, on the other hand, Dr. Fatal. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, let's get this money. So they want to give her a liposuction, I think. Mind you, the girl with the flacker. They go in like the back room of Dr. Hagi's office and put her under and then do all this. The girl has a mild heart attack or has a stroke. And they think that she dies. So they just tried to roll her out into the garage.
In the wheelchair.
And guess who helps assist with all that? Lola. And they just end up dumping her body somewhere.
Because they thought that she was dead.
But no, she wasn't dead. She is alive. Why? Soap opera logic. She's in the hospital fighting for her life. Hagi finds out. Lola finds out. But the kicker is that Lola's husband is the police officer. So he's put on the case, finds the footage, and sees his wife on it with the little wheelchair just scooping into the car. He hears her at night talking to Hagi about the girl being found, gets the footage, brings it back home. Why? He was like, do you have anything that you want to tell me, wife?
Oh, no,
I don't have anything. Plug in the jump drive, turn it, and who's this? Right here. Who's this? Wife, this Cooper. He takes out his gun and puts it on the table away from him and says, you will go down and tell the truth. No, I'm not doing it. And so he slaps her. He's like, get off me, I'm leaving. After he slaps her, turns around and walks to leave safely. I don't know about you, but I don't have the confidence to slap any woman with a gun next to them and confidently turn around and walk away thinking that I don't at least have the potential of getting shot. This man, he thought he was cool. Lola grabs the gun and hits him in the chest 3 times with it. And he dies. To which the maid cousin is there cleaning. She walks in, she's like, hey, what's going on? And Lola's like, he abused me. You need to take the thing and do it. Look, you don't have a job. I give you money. And what are you gonna do with your daughter? She was like, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you take the deal. You're gonna take the charge, all right? Take the gun. There it is. She says, okay, and goes to jail. So Cleo goes to jail for Lola and makes everybody think that it is actually Cleo that shot him. Our little superhero, Sophia, says, nah, I'm gonna figure it out.
12 years old.
12 years old, goes and takes 20 reais.
20 reais.
Goes from Baja to Bangu?
Maybe Bangu.
Maybe Bangu.
It's like far away.
Mind you, she just said your mom's in jail. She didn't say which jail. One? She said your mom's in jail. This little girl gets on the bus, finds her way. I went to Carnival and was lost. I couldn't get from fucking Lemmy to Botafogo. I couldn't get there. She just showed up at the jail. Like, it's all these grown folks. She's like, Mom. And I'm like, man, now she's Bruce Wayne. So we see at a young age, Sophia is very resourceful. Yeah. So she sees her mom. Her mom tells her the truth, like, yo, I ain't kill her. Lola did it. I just was trying to protect you. So now Sophia is Batman. And she's on a mission to try and prove her mom's innocence. So she goes home and confronts Lola. I'ma tell everybody, and she just grabs the cell phone of Rebecca that Lola has and escapes and leaves. Going back to Rebecca, she needs a heart. Even though there's free healthcare in Brazil, to get a priority heart transplant, get a transplant, you need to have a little bit of dinero. So they're telling her she probably not gonna make it because she's not gonna get a heart. Menos, outraged. And Vita says, do something about your daughter. Your daughter's in the hospital. You do nothing. He's like, you right. He wakes up the next morning, puts a red shirt over his head. He goes in the hospital. He's like, doctor, let me talk to you. Find a heart for my daughter. I was like, wait a minute. He's like, I told you, we can't do it. He's like, shh, find the heart from a daughter. I'm like, this is John Q. He's John Q. He's going straight Denzel. He spends 24 to 48 hours in this hospital. At night, he orders pizza. By the end, a woman, he's like, all right, you can go outside. She's like, no, I'm staying with you. Like, you are a hostage.
I'm supporting
I
your cause.
I support your cause. One point is that he still wears the red shirt. Everybody's calling him Lino, like they know who you are. And the lady that's the hostage, as soon as they go outside, she touches him, she grabs the gun, she's like, it's over. He's like, okay. I'm like, oh, but it's you. And Gabby's up there like, genius. Rafael Montes.
Cinematic genius.
Rafael Montes is a genius. I'm like, this guy that Frankenstein, John Q, Deadpool and Wolverine.
I don't care.
And now we about to get into Succession because we find out
the dad of Benjamin found out what's going on with Rebecca being in the hospital and Benjamin and Rogue being responsible for that. Soon that he realized that his son be arrested and everybody that was in favor with Lino and Rebecca, the dad of Benjamin pay a bunch of money so they could steal the heart. So Rebecca will never receive the heart in order to survive. So she died.
She dies. So that ends that lead. The other lead is what happened afterwards that could tie it back with Lola killing her husband. Cleo says now that she's going to tell the truth. And she's joined the Armadillo gang in prison. They are planning to have a riot. And she doesn't want to join, but she does join. She makes a video saying, hey daughter, Ophelia, if I die, just know I wanted you to be away. Lola's a bad person. I should have never brought you here. I'm like, should have never lit a candle. You should have got some electricity. But anyway, I digress. They have a riot, and in the riot, she's killed. It turns out that Lola is the person that orchestrated for her to be killed in prison so that loose end does not come out.
Yes.
Sophia then ends up goes to police station, says that she has the phone that links everything because again, Batman, Wolverine, Wonder Woman, well, she's a superhero in my eyes. She turns it in, but it doesn't help because they clearly know Rebecca was trying to get some type of surgery, but it doesn't necessarily say that they did anything. So now that Sophia doesn't have any parents, they try and put her into the foster care system. Thanks to Lola. Lola tries to adopt her. Get that. So they's like, fine, you can just stay in the foster care system. But Evita and Lino, they do scam of the year, go in and basically kidnap her. Which, again, Lola tries to force her way into being important because of the help that she gave Hoggy and Benjamin. So first she tries Hoggy. Hoggy's like, look, you just a basic wannabe. You're not going anywhere in life. Forget you. So then Lola's like, forget you, and goes straight to Benjamin and starts trying to finesse on him, to which finds out that he's going on this retreat somewhere. She says, oh yes, I'm the girlfriend of Benjamin. And the dad is like, oh my gosh, he has a girlfriend? Yeah, you definitely coming. So she stays in the mansion, seduces him, ends up with him, basically slithers her way into the family, and the kicker to get Benjamin to want to really be with her is like, look, you can do whatever you want in your life. I just want to make your life better. And I feel like we can make each other's life better. And he's like, bang. Okay, so that's all the backstory. Quickly going through the stuff that's happening thus far, getting us to episode 10. Gabriel is away, which is the son of Lola. He's grown up and is trying to join his own special force police academy somewhere else. The superhero Sophia and her now brother Alec, they're together. Again, weirdness all the way around. She was planning to go to the US, but then found the person that recorded the message for her mom, got out of prison 10 years later, showed her the message. Now she wants revenge. No, excuse me, not revenge, justiça. Anyway, Avenida Brazil, I know. So now she takes all the money from going to the US to get the scar fixed on her face, because apparently taking away that scar makes her a new person. I think that's Superman. And Alec is a computer genius, so he's helping her behind the scenes. They're trying to infiltrate into Lola's empire because now she has created Lola Lange. Excuse me. It's like a whole empire. She has a Porsche. Name drops Anita at least 7 times an episode. So
Lola lovers.
Something like that. Yeah. The English they use on the show is wild. Brings me a little bit of laughter. Benjamin is still trying to fight for his father's practice and respect, but Benjamin is always going to lose to his brother-in-law, who I forgot to mention, Tomasz. He was married, but his wife was kidnapped, or so they say. Nobody knows what happened. They have a daughter who ends up dating Gabrielle for a time, but again, Gabrielle left. He tries to do surgery on people who are transgender. It goes against the practices of the father.
Very homophobic.
Yeah, exactly. When you talk about person that's good for business and actually a good surgeon, it's Tomasz. Hoggy sees Lola's in the family and he wants a piece of that action, so he ends up marrying the other daughter of the doctor.
Yeah,
Gisela, who has a lot of insecurity issues. Their mom died. They're together, but Hoggy doesn't really want to be with her. He always tries to sabotage any chance of them going out in public together.
The point is that Hoggy and Benjamin, they have a little secret. The house of Yes, they go and they have a plan of women, of people doing crazy stuff. So Sophia played in a way that she went to visit Hoggy. She pretend to add some boobs. And Hoggy say, I don't know, yeah, you can do it. And we're like, but you know what? You can do it, you can have a job. House of Yes, and you just go. But when she go there, she was with a small camera, so she could record what is going on. And she record Benjamin doing crazy stuff and put on internet, on YouTube, and that it was viral. And Lola was desperate. I need to talk about what's going on because people are gonna ask, and she could not do that. Sophia, that now is Julia without the scar, started to be very close with Carol, the granddaughter of the president of the beauty company. And Julia say, hey, I really admire your auntie Lola. I wish to work for her. Carol invited Sophia to have a breakfast with Lola and the family. She showed her, it's like, hey, here's a script that you can use to record the video. Lola said, I don't want any script. I'm very good with that, but she could not record, right? She was like, you know what? I will use the script. So she used the script, she liked it, it works. She got a bunch of followers, a lot of people supporting her. Oh yeah, praise for Lola. And now Sophia / Julia is working for Lola. So that's the point that we are right now. And Lola had a birthday party. Sophia's recording the videos in honor to Lola.
So you just started with Benjamin's video, and then it goes out saying basically gunshots of her killing Hubin.
Yeah.
And blaming him for that. And she's like, cut the video. So then the party ends, and there's a present there. She opens it, and it's the doll Sophia she left the doll. Lola's like, oh, it's her. It's her. She's trying to da-da-da. And Sophia's in the back. She's like,
So far, 10 episodes, as it's 5 episodes every Monday, and it's supposed to have 40 at a total.
Just better than Hannah Sarah. But I mean, like I said, I hate that I like it. It's not like an episode where this is boring, shata, none of that.
And just to let you know, it's like Rafael Montes is a very good author. I already read 2 books that he wrote. Raquel, my friend, thank you Raquel, introduced me. This is the first soap opera that he writes. I'm following him to try to understand the inspiration, because every episode Kedrick is like, oh, this is this, this is this, this is this, this is a revenge. He has a point. So one video, he just say, yeah, he's all my reference that you need to know. And it is right there.
Like, I think he's good, but I think he's good because he embraces the best thing about Brazil. We gonna take your shit and we gonna make it our own. and it's gonna be good. And he just puts it together in a way that it flows and goes together well. The characters he gets to play these types of role writes it in a way that they have enough freedom to be over the top. Like Lola can only be the person that's playing Lola in the type of way that Lola is being played. Nobody else that tries to play this role, not saying they won't be good, but it won't be this Lola.
I heard that he said that the first person that he thought about when he was writing Lola, he thought about the actress that is Lola. At the end, it's really good. So far, 10 episodes. Really good.
I definitely think it's good. I hate that I like it. You've seen how I feel about Hennessy.
And he finished.
Infill is mentioned. Okay. We'll continue to watch and maybe give more interpretations in smaller doses, but that's all we got for this one.
A ranking of 10 points, how much will be?
Just the first 10 episodes?
Yeah, I would say 9 out of 10.
I can't rank it properly until I see all the episodes.
Yeah, I understand that.
Some episodes I could probably give a 10 out of 10, which is saying a lot. I would say this, on average, each episode, start to finish, none have been less than a 7.8. The highest one has probably been a 10 out of the 10 episodes.
Okay. What would be the recommendation that you give for a person that is not a Brazilian if you watch the show?
You can watch it in English. Is English dubbed? Of course I wouldn't. I would just say be open to the fact that don't say wait a minute. Just keep it going.
Just let it do.
Just let it go. Let it happen. Just let it happen. Accept it, and you'll get to a point where it's like, okay, I'm just in it. Maybe that's general novella advice, but that's the only advice I can give you. Yeah, a 13-year-old girl got hit by a ceiling brace that was on fire in the head and survived with just a burn to her face that healed in less than 24 hours.
And take 20 reais and go to visit her mom in prison that
she didn't know which prison and just went.
And how she got there. It is what it is.
Yeah, so
sorry.
I hope that you like this video, and if you like the video, subscribe to the channel
and turn on the notification bell.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be back, because
hopefully
you never know.
never know.
You never know. Yeah, ciao ciao.
Beijo. Kiss kiss.
Beijo.
Lola Land.
No.